and happy summer. Tonight is Thursday, August 7th. I am Ann Horner, leading the Facilities Committee meeting tonight. I'll start with a roll call to my left.
Linda Stone, School Board.
Tracy Osecki, School Board.
Matthew McCarthy, Tech Integration.
Bob Hickey, School Board.
Michael Roosevelt, School Board.
Jessica Binda, Supervisor of Facilities.
Tony Rupp, Director of Business Administration.
Andy Sanko, Superintendent.
Joe Hidalgo, School Board.
And I believe we have Ms. Khan online.
Yes, good evening, Nicole Khan, School Board. Thank you.
Okay, and I'll pass it over to Ms. Binda.
Thank you. A reminder that for the most accurate and reliable information concerning our district, please refer to resources, websites, and social media platforms managed by the Council Rock School District. We advise the community to exercise caution when relying on the accuracy of social media and ask the community to verify any social media content with the district for accuracy. If you question what you're seeing, need a fact check, or additional details on the matter, please reach out to the district directly. Our contact information is readily available on our website at crsd.org. For the agenda for this evening, we have 2025 summer projects update, Richboro Elementary School change orders, Churchville Elementary School backflow preventer change order, Siemens annual service contract, Johnson Controls freezer and refrigerator sensors, Chancellor Center RFPs update, and the Newtown Elementary and Holland Middle School RFPs update. First slide, so these pictures were taken approximately a week and a half ago. So the North and Holland Middle School gym floor replacement, the top left is North and the top right is Holland Middle School. At this point in time, we are starting to do the finishing coat at both schools. So this kind of just shows it, like I said, about a week and a half ago. So we are on schedule at both of these schools, moving along. We have all the markings, so we're just waiting for the last shop drawing to come back to us so that we can finalize the markings and get all of the lines down on the floors as we need them. The bottom two are north and south painting and carpet replacement. The bottom left picture is the north cafeteria, and since this picture was taken, Airmark has started doing their badging, if you will. What's the word I'm looking for here?
What are they doing?
They're putting up like decals and stuff for the cafeteria. Branding, thank you. I knew it was there somewhere. So they're starting to do their branding. So again, this picture was about a week and a half ago, and it looks great. I've had numerous people comment on it that they're doing a great job there. The bottom right is the library at South. So we were able to change the colors and update there. So it looks great. Next is Holland and Welsh Elementary paving and sidewalk repair. On the top left is Holland Elementary, and the top right is Welsh Elementary. Both projects are about 99% complete. So both of those projects went great. And then we have the Newtown Elementary School chiller replacement. On Tuesday, they actually dropped the new chiller. So you see here the new pad and the existing chiller that we kept running for as long as we could to help accommodate the camp that was there. And then we also had the new posts for the new fencing that's going to go around the new chiller. And again, on Tuesday, they dropped the new chiller, so we'll connect.
When you say dropped, you mean figuratively?
Placed, yes.
Okay.
They picked it up with a crane gently and placed it into the current location. Thank you. A couple other things that we have. We have the North tennis courts going on. So we've worked we knew it was going to take longer, similar to the South tennis courts. So we've been in contact with both athletic directors, and they are coordinating the use of the South courts. And as soon as the North courts get done, we do have some pock marks on the South courts. So as soon as the north courts get done, we're gonna switch over to repair the south courts. The contractor that did the work is taking responsibility for it, so it's not gonna be any cost to the district, but we do have some repairs there. So if, you know, everybody's listening at home, we know we're getting to it, but we needed to make sure that we had tennis courts for our great tennis program here. So yeah, I think that's the biggest updates for the summer.
Just a comment, I spent a lot of time at the North Pool with my kids this summer, and I kind of got to peek in and see the gym, and everybody was, like, they did a really good job being really respectful. Like, even though it's loud and, you know, messy and all that, I was really impressed with the workmanship shown.
Thank you. That reminds me, the North Pole, we did approve the unit. Unfortunately, it was supposed to come in September, so we were trying to squeeze it in September, but we did receive some additional delay, so it is going to fall back to the original schedule of next summer. So right now, equipment should be available at the end of November, beginning of December, and we feel it's probably going to slip even further than that. So we're making the repairs to the compressor in the next, I think, week or two. We cut the contractor loose to make their repairs. So we'll be limping along there until this next summer, but we're committed to doing everything we can to make that unit live till next summer.
Any other questions?
Okay, the next item is the Richboro Elementary School change orders. The first one is a deduct change order for Guy M. Cooper for unused allowance money in the amount of $14,441. The next one is a change order for Penn Builders for milling and paving on Upper Holland Road in the amount of $36,492.50. The general contractor, subcontractor to general contractor, completed the eradication of the existing lines on Upper Holland Road per their contract documents. They were to eradicate all existing conflicting pavement markings within the limit of the proposed line reconfiguration. And they were directed to remove the pavement markings with the method approved by PennDOT, which they did do, but the township did reject the work and required the road to be milled and paved. If requested work was not going to be completed, then they would hold our escrow money for the district. So we worked with the township to decide that we were going to mill and pave. The milling and the paving was completed on August 4th or 5th, Monday or Tuesday. They did complete the paving.
I went over it on Tuesday.
Was it Tuesday? Okay. Days are starting to blur together. So they did complete the paving, and it was in conjunction with the township. And you know, in the future, we'll make sure that our projects don't include the eradication of lines, because it just doesn't hold up to the township standards, and it becomes a better product if we mill and pave. Then the last, can I?
But didn't you say that the state, approved it, but the township did not?
No, so within the drawings, it requires the removal method to be in accordance with PennDOT standards, yes. So the method that they used was in agreement with PennDOT standards. So the contractor performed the work as was intended in the contract documents.
The result was not what we would expect. The end result was not what we felt that the end result was not appropriate for the area and the building, and we wanted, you know, I think, you know, all the effort that we put into Richboro Elementary, it detracted from the project overall, that end result. And it was to PennDOT standards, but I don't think it was up to the township standards or what would be Council Rock standards.
Okay.
Next one is Churchville Elementary backflow preventer change order, the deduct change order for Hirschberg Mechanical for unused allowance money in the amount of $12,672.20. This is also a summer project that we had that was completed in about 3 days. So we'll be closing this one out. Next one is our Siemens annual service contract. The service contract is for HVAC controls at Chancellor, South, and Goodnoe. It includes a software subscription for DeSigo, which is their operating platform. It's a total annual cost of $43,988. It is an increase of $2,678 from the previous 2 years. And this just gives us, this is the control system, again, here at Chancellor, at South, and at Goodnoe. It controls all of the HVAC equipment within the buildings. Next one is Johnson Controls freezer and refrigerator sensors. This would be to install sensors and controllers at the following schools to monitor freezer and refrigerator temperatures. It'd be at Welsh, Richboro Elementary, Goodnoe Elementary, Holland Middle, Newtown Middle, and South. The remaining locations already have sensors and controllers that were previously installed. Programming is included in the project cost. The total cost for all of our schools is $60,750. Installation of sensors, controllers, and programming will reduce cafeteria food waste for the district.
So everyone knows, Mr. Tate has come.
Thank you.
Next one is the Chancellor Center RFPs update. We did issue the RFP on July 3rd for both architectural services and construction management services, and had our pre-proposal meeting and walkthrough. We had 19 architectural firms attend the mandatory pre-proposal conference walkthrough, and 5 construction management firms attend. So we had a great turnout for both sides. Proposals are due next Tuesday and Thursday, the 12th and the 14th. Next one is Newtown Elementary and Holland Middle School RFPs. They were issued on July 10th. We had mandatory pre-proposal meeting on the 17th and walkthroughs on the 22nd of July. We had 21 firms attend the walkthrough and 7 construction management firms attend. And those proposals are due on August 26th and August 28th. Just to kind of take a step back, the Chancellor RFPs, we anticipate coming to the Facilities Committee in October. And the Newtown and Holland one, we anticipate coming in November.
So you're going to be busy with a lot of proposals that you're going to get.
That's good.
Right. Thanks for going and doing that.
Yep. Okay. And upcoming agenda items, district mail van bid is back out. And unfortunately, we got to talk about snow removal and salt and de-icing materials.
Yeah, do we have an update on the grant that was put in for Chancellor?
We won't have an update until we get an answer. I mean, there's nothing, it's all
Yeah,
dependent
so
on
we have-
federal budget and federal.
We have no clue, no word.
Yes.
That's all.
We won't know anything until there's a decision.
Mr. Hidalgo?
Yeah, I wanted to go back to the slide that was the Siemens, I believe, for $60,000.
Johnson
Wasn't
Controls.
Siemens, Johnson Free, oh no, let's go back one more, let's see. Yeah, that one. So that's for 3. Well, I'm just wondering what's included, how often they service, because, you know,
So we have 10 visits, they included in the contract.
per site.
No, it's overall, so it's 10 visits, 8 hours per visit.
Oh, okay, so these are pretty big.
Yeah.
It's a $4,000 job to come in and service. Are any things included, like some materials included?
No, but there is a discount on the materials.
But that's just how much it costs for
There's
these
a
things.
subscription to the software
Yeah.
that we use for the building controls to control them remotely.
Oh, okay, yeah, because that's, what do we do at like, let's say the new middle school, Newtown Middle School, that's very high tech,
That is
Different.
Johnson Controls.
different, right?
Yep.
So we have a few buildings that are that have Siemens equipment in them. And then most of our other buildings have, or all of our other buildings have Johnson Controls. So, you know, over the years, different decisions were made to go with Siemens instead of Johnson Controls. You know, would it be better if we had the same product in all of our buildings? It would be less expensive, yes, but it would be a lot more expensive to replace these HVAC systems now.
No, that's fine, we are a $300 million operation, it's like this, that's what it costs. Not for me to, I gotta still wrap my head around some of these costs that we pay for things.
So,
But I'm sure if it was out of mind, you would
Yeah.
have said something.
It's the same, there is a slight increase from the previous 2 years, they did hold their price, but they did have to give us an increase this year.
Yeah, I don't care about the increase, I just look at those numbers and I'm like, what do we do if we give them 10 visits? And it's 8 hours, makes sense, $400 an hour.
Included in that is some training. So if there's something that gets updated with DeSigo, it'd be training for the building mechanics in those locations. And if we want to bring anybody else in, like we have a new HVAC mechanic, luckily he knows Siemens and he also knows Johnson Controls. But if we wanted to include some on-site training for him, they absolutely will do that as well.
But mostly it's just making sure that you do the maintenance that's required to keep everything running smooth and clean. Okay, thanks.
Ms. Khan, do you have any questions?
updating the software.
I'm okay right now, thank you.
Right. We are adjourned.
Might be a record.